Welcome to the program, Put Your Business Idea in Motion. This is Module 3, Market Research Tools and Resources. My name is Paula Wittekind. I'm a business analyst with the Maricopa SBDC, and I will be your facilitator for this program. You should have already completed Module 1 and 2 of the program. If you have not, be sure to go back and complete those two modules before continuing with Module 3. As a reminder, the purpose of this video program is to help you prepare for your initial counseling session, guiding you through key topics that you will discuss with your counselor. Remember to document your findings. If you already have a written business plan, look for some potential gaps or ways to refine your information. Market and competitive analysis is an important step of business planning. Oftentimes, this critical step is skipped by small business owners, yet it is critical to planning your business strategy and long-term success. Back in Module 2, you worked to explore and identify your customers, products, and services, and to develop your value proposition. As you research and analyze the market and your competitors in greater depth, you will gain additional information and insight that will either validate those early decisions or lead you to revise them based on your new findings. Module 3 will guide you through some very basic information about market and competitive research and provide a few tools and resources to help you begin the task. Before you continue, download the market information and market space decision sheet templates from your Growth Wheel portal. Pause the video here if you need some time to access those templates. The purpose of a market and competitive analysis is to gather data about your potential customers, industry trends, and your competitors. Analysis of the data then serves to guide your business strategy decisions. Shown here is just a sample of types of data and information you might research related to each category. You can stop the video here to briefly review the items listed. As part of your research, you should gather both primary and secondary data. Primary data comes directly from your potential customers in the form of interviews, surveys, and focus groups, etc. Secondary data is statistical and can be found from many different sources, such as government reports, local, state, and cities, and professional organizations. You may already feel overwhelmed by the task. There is so much information, where do you even begin? Putting a simple plan in place will help. This brings us to our next Growth Wheel decision sheet, titled Market Information. This template will help guide you through identifying topics to explore, relevance of the topic to your needs, ways to gather the data, and expected findings. You can also use this worksheet when complete to prioritize your research tasks. Take a moment here to review the Market Information template. Here's a simple example of this same template using our Coffee House for Entrepreneur example. You start by selecting a customer segment on which to focus the template, and then you review the areas listed on the left, note topics to explore for each area, then you rank the relevance of the information to your needs, and then you consider how and where to gather the information. And finally, note the expected findings or outcomes for each analysis area. Consider how will this information help you in your analysis. Stop the video here to review the template example. Now let's briefly discuss competitors. Before you start your business, you want to have a clear view of the competitive landscape. Who are those competitors? One way to start is to look at competitors and role models and other players in your industry, both nationally and internationally. By mapping out those competitors and other market players, you can get ideas on how to refine your business plan and strategy. Take a moment to review and become familiar with this market space template. Now for this activity, complete the market information and market space templates for your own business. Let's change our discussion to some of the free information and data resources available for market research. Resource number 1. A good general source of information can be found through the U.S. Small Business Administration. On the SBA website, sba.gov, you will find valuable information and resources. For purposes of this module related to market research, we'll look in the Business Guide section, Plan Your Business. These areas are highlighted on the screen. From the Business Guide section, you select the Market Research and Competitive Analysis option. On this page, you will find basic information about this topic, but then scrolling down towards the bottom, you will find a table of business data sources with active links. Now here's a closer view of the list of data sources found on that SBA.gov website under that Market Research Competitive Analysis tab. As you can see, there are a variety of free data sources to explore. Resource number 2. Another great source of data can be found using the Reference USA platform and databases. Reference USA is available online for no charge through many local libraries. You can also find Reference USA on the Arizona Secretary of State website in the Digital Library Resources. There are several databases available from the main Reference USA dashboard. The two databases that you may find most useful are the U.S. Business Database and also the Consumer and Lifestyle Database. And there is a Learning Center tab found on the main dashboard that has easy to follow tutorials. Here's an example of the types of data found in Reference USA, U.S. Business Database. You can find data about businesses such as the general business expenditures, demographics, even lists of similar businesses, those competitors. This is very useful when searching for competitors, nearby businesses, but also for developing those financial projections. Reference USA has many other tools built into the software. Remember, from the dashboard, you'll have access to free tutorials. Be sure to visit your local library to sign up for a library card and to inquire about Reference USA access. And just keep in mind, in general, your local library is also a really good source of information as you start your new business venture. Resource number 3. As an SBDC client, your counselor can provide you with IBIS Industry World Reports. These detailed reports cover many topics, including industry performance and outlook, products and markets, competitive landscape, operating conditions, success factors, and key statistics. There is no cost to our clients for these reports. And again, your counselor provides access and can pull these reports for you. Here is an example of the types of data found in IBIS industry reports. Key success factors, industry costs, major market segments, product and service segmentation can be very valuable information as you plan your business. In this module, you were introduced to the topic of market research and just taking an initial look at those competitors. Keep in mind that there is much more detail related to this topic. We have just touched on the surface to help get you started. Our expectation for you at this point is to do some initial research and gather some basic information to share with your counselor in your counseling sessions. Remember to take the appropriate amount of time to document your findings or find what you maybe already have. You will discuss each of these areas in your counseling session. This concludes Module 3. Now continue to Module 4, Finances and Funding. Thank you.